right, in order to find the volume of a sphere, the only thing that we need is the radius of that sphere. So let's go ahead and draw a sphere. Not too bad. Do a dashed line. That's the kind of the back side of the sphere, and this is the front. Okay, so let's draw in the radius, which is going to go from the side to that center of that sphere, and that's going to be our radius. And let's go ahead and let's choose that to be 3 for a radius. So that's all we need. Here are the formulas: 4/3 pi r cubed. Practice saying that. I know it's you know, this is a little bit new for you, but go ahead and start saying it the way you know, using the proper terms. So 4/3 pi r cubed. This is kind of an obscure, well, to me it is obscure formula. It's equivalent to this one, but I really haven't seen it much. So anyway, but I threw it in there just in case. It's a fun little practice to see how these two are equivalent. You know, how you get from one to the other. So anyway, let's go ahead and pop 3 in here into our formula. 4/3 pi, and then our radius is 3, so we're going to say 3 cubed. Okay, again I'm going to write 4/3 pi. 3 times 3 is 9, and 3 times 9 is 27. Now I know I can see that 3 is going to go into 27, so I'm going to rewrite this. I'm going to rewrite it as 4/3 times 27 over 1. And this right here is something I do a lot, where I make a whole number into a fraction just to see it and it's easier to use. And I can divide 3. Let me use a different color here. 3, I know 3 will go into 27 evenly. 3 times 9 is 27. Okay, so 3 goes into 3 one time, and 3 goes into 27 9 times. All right, so now let's rewrite that. Change it back to pink. So now that's going to be, oh, I did not bring down the pi. So now it's going to be 4 times 9 is 36, and in the denominator it's just 1 times 1, so I don't need to put that back in there. So it's just 36 pi. And if you are supposed to answer this in terms of pi, then you're done with this problem. And in terms of pi just means there's pi in the answer. And let me go ahead and put units on here, because it is important, and in the future it's going to be really important for other classes. So meters cubed are your units. Okay. Most likely you're going to be asked to do it with pi equal to 3.14. I could rewrite this. So it's really 36 times 3.14. That's what we're doing right here. And sometimes you aren't allowed to use a calculator, possibly on a standardized test. So it's really good to practice this. 4 times 6 is 24. 6 times 1 is 6, plus 2 is 8. 3 times 6 is 18. Placeholder, 3 times 4 is 12. 3 times 1 is 3, and 1 is 4, and 3 times 3 is 9. Now we just add these together. 8, 9, 13, 9, 10, 11. And now we have to deal with the decimal. And we get 113.04 meters cubed. And that makes sense if I were to put a 3 in for pi. 3 times 33 is going to give me 99. So I know it's more than that. So that looks about right. Okay, so I hope that helps. Let me know if you have any questions, and I will see you in the next one.